What's up, guys? So my voice is not doing too well this morning. Hopefully it gets a little better later. If you guys have missed my past two videos, I inhaled some enzyme powders on Wednesday and
Whew, Frank, please do be careful. Get yourself a scarf or a mask or something. Hi everyone, it's been a while since I've checked up on Frank Tufano, and so far, at least from the sound of it, he's not doing so well. You see, there's this constant narrative online stating that vegans are so unhealthy, nutrient deficient, and have to rely on supplements. Normally, all the naysayers would be like, he's healing from veganism, he needs the extra supplements. However, I don't believe Frank Tufano ever was a vegan, yet here he is with a literal video called My Current Supplement Routine.
Well, if that's any proof that the enzymes I'm selling work, I guess they're dissolving both my lungs and my vocal cords. So if you do want carnivore digestive enzymes, they will certainly dissolve the steak in your stomach.
Many people like to argue that meat is part of a natural diet, yet why so many supplements? Last time I checked, carnivorous animals don't take enzymes to help digest their meals.
after I drink the water, I use some magnesium oil with MSM. This gives me quite a bit of energy throughout the entire day. Of course, the magnesium helps, but it's mainly the MSM pertaining to energy levels. And this is the meal that I've been having every day for the most part for the past week when I come in. So I've just been having beef jerky, different brands and stuff. Hopefully we get that control panel in this week for the dehydrator so I can start eating our own beef jerky. I got some soft dried apples with some pineapple and then some Cliff Z bars that are a little more calorically dense, but
This meal actually explains a lot. If you check this out, it literally has no vitamins or minerals except for maybe a bit of vitamin C. I mean, this is actually quite sad. Frank Tufano is a young adult male who's fairly active and into bodybuilding, and if he's so busy, he really should be eating more than just, I don't know, like 700 calories. This is why he literally has to spray himself down with magnesium every morning just for a little bit of energy.
the focus today is the supplements. So would I consider water kefir a probiotic supplement? Maybe, but I always drink it with my meal. It makes me feel better. We have some more magnesium that we're going to be taking, some oral magnesium, the trace mineral supplement, which is boron, manganese, and molybdenum. Very, very important. People notice a huge difference in how they feel once they start taking this. And I do take vitamin K2, which I believe everyone should be taking, especially people in developmental stages of life.
Frank Tufano would be much better off starting his day with some almonds and kiwis. I mean, check this out. It has his vitamin K, and it also has his magnesium.
And honestly, none of these taste that good, but they're like the purest form of a supplement you can take.
I understand that when you are busy and stressed, there is that tendency to reach for things that aren't the healthiest. But no amount of supplements are going to replace the nutrition from whole foods. I suggest some nuts and real fruit, not only for their nutrition, but because those things are fairly easy to find and to eat quickly. It is also unclear how well synthetic nutrients are absorbed and used in the body. Some may be easily more absorbed, but others may not. This is because when you eat real food, you're not consuming single nutrients, but rather a whole range of vitamins, minerals, cofactors, and enzymes that allow for optimal use by the body. Without these additional compounds, synthetic nutrients are unlikely to be used by the body in the same way as their natural counterparts.
So the mastic gum, I'm just going to take a handful, put it in my mouth, let it sit for a minute or two, and then I'm going to chew it like gum. And what that's going to do is not only clean my mouth out, but the saliva is going to have the mastic resin in it, and that's going to go down into my stomach and help a lot with digestion. So
again, I think this is just more proof that we are not in fact carnivores and not supposed to be eating meat all day. If this was natural to us, we wouldn't be having to drink kefir water and munch on mastic gum all day.
And if you guys are not familiar with Flextrose, it is a 99% glucose supplement that we came out with 2 or 3 months ago now. And the reason you want glucose is because The main reason carbohydrates are stressful is because, fruit has fructose, starches need to be digested, but when you give your body pure glucose, especially your liver, your body can use it for a lot of different things.
People who take glucose powder are either just afraid of carbs or have very poor digestion and other health issues. This is ultimately why Frank Tufano quit the carnivore diet after so many years.
Dysbiosis, which is simply an imbalanced gut microbiome. Too much of certain bacteria, not enough of others. And I've heard many carnivores say, "Oh, my gut is perfectly healthy." Yet they're pooping out a rock every 3 days, and anytime they eat something that's not carnivore, that's not a ribeye steak, they feel like they're gonna die. They can't even have a bite of bread.
Frank Tufano is no longer afraid of carbs and now eats bread, yet he has this very childish aversion to fruits and vegetables.
Now, from a sugar profile perspective, grapes and bananas have some of the best ratios of fructose to glucose, but bananas have a very high amount of anti-nutrients.
I don't know. Maybe someday he'll wake up from that anti-nutrient fear. I mean, he already got rid of his fear of carbs, so maybe there is a little bit of hope.
As an adult, baby food is basically like a clean carbohydrate to some degree. Although the flavor on the baby food isn't as good. This one actually tastes a bit off. The flavor on the baby food is definitely not as good. The texture is just so smooth. I just like the texture a lot.
Really? Baby food? I don't really understand why Frank is taking glucose powder if he's eating bread and baby food. I don't know. Maybe it's just him advertising his new supplement on his website. Frank is a classic example of someone who may look good and fit on the outside, but on the inside he's very unhealthy. The carnivore diet really screwed him up, to the point where he has to chug kefir water all day, followed by mastic gum, because he can't digest anything properly. He takes a wide range of supplements to fill in holes of another poor diet. This is far worse than what he and many others claim that a plant-based diet will do to you. It's a massive projection. Is all that meat really worth the digestive issues and supplements you have to take? Would you rather be vegan or be a literal man-child eating baby food? If you eat a wide range of whole foods from plants, the only supplement you will ever have to take is B12. I think it's time to push your ego and supplements aside. Consider the animals, the planet, and of course, your own well-being.